recording has started. So, party. We are at this point in time at the room with the big ass door in front. If you look at out of character chat, it should be there. If you scroll up a wee bit, yep, there it is. The six-armed statue thing has been defeated. Its crumbled remains lay half broken all across the floor as several party members have taken it upon themselves to crush it into dust. Various doors in the front that slammed close and now made clicking noises, potentially indicating they're unlocked. And the big ass door that Yasha pushed experimentally, or was it Susie? I think it was Yasha, right?
It was Yasha.
Likewise makes a click noise. What is the party's option at this time?
I believe we have agreed to open the door as it was lighter than before.
Actually, we never even agreed to open it. You just opened it and triggered the trap.
That's true. Party
And then,
members were doing things, and you just kind of walked over and opened it.
It was more of the fact that I, as Yasha tried to signal, who did the person? The three fighters that we have to help me push the door open. A big ass door.
Well, I do wish to know what the party is doing now.
Yeah, I'll help open the door.
Damn it.
Bless you.
There's giant lettering on the top, guys. Let's see what it reads first. Yes?
Okay.
And this is in character. Bellatrix is saying this in frustration.
Okay. I actually have a writing down of the entire thing.
Don't know why it left.
Susie will say that if we want to translate it, I'm gonna need another 15-ish minutes for spell work.
Dungeon Master, looking up at the writing, would it take me 15, 20, maybe an hour worth of time to copy that all down?
Depends how close you want to go for accuracy here. If you want to go in letter by letter, spending a few minutes each, then that's going to take a half hour to an hour, yeah.
Alright, we'll take an hour break. I'm going to copy this down. Y'all rest, get your spells back, eat. I believe we want to be at full strength for this. Anyone disagrees with this?
No.
None here.
Right, I forget if the party has eaten lunch, but if not, y'all are probably hungry by now. So mark down your rations.
We did eat before we went in, but we just had a big battle that might have caused us. I mean, it was a big battle, but not a big battle.
Up to you, party. I don't see anything about lunch here, but we could have done that fully voice. In which case.
You know what? We'll eat again.
So, the party's eating. Bellatrix, you are abstaining to carefully write down as best you can. Look up, double check, look up again, Occasionally you feel like your eyes are drawn to the statue. Did it twitch? Did it move? No, it's fine. You're sure. It's fine. You're positive. Anyways, you begin copying. Ending time.
Alright, while we're doing that, Dungeon Master, I want to make sure my crossbow is loaded well.
Alright. You check your weapons. They are good.
Silver-tipped arrow.
Well, bolts.
Oh, yeah. Bolt.
Alright. Anyone else doing anything special?
Was it Bellatrix or Garrick who's down HP right now?
Triage. Would need to tell you.
That is what I'm thinking right now.
Garrick broke his sword. Garrick, can you use a spear?
I have that was my backup. It was my silver sword, but it is still my holy weapon.
Okay.
Symbol, so. I still have my normal one, not my silvered.
Some of that potion stuff, assuming it didn't break, because I assume that's a per eat thing. Oh, reasonably, yeah, no, fair enough. They'd have given you like a few drops at breakfast, lunch, whatever. Yes, duly noted. Oh, you should keep track of that potion actually, and yeah, we're just gonna say it's a few drops with meals.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm keeping track of it. I don't know how many.
I don't know either.
Well,
I'm making it up
I
as I
was
go
going.
along. This is the nice way of not having you be muted. Anyways, you take care of that, and hopefully nothing sets you on fire or destroys the bottle and it ruins it, so, yeah. Okay. I don't see anything from Shadow, so moving time forward, about an hour or so will pass. Bellatrix, you think you've got a good copy of the runes. Susie, you eat and then study for 15 minutes. You think you have, well, yeah, you have your spell back. Yasha, you're good. Clyde, you're good. Velkin and Tamara, you are both good. Those of you praying and studying for spells, keep in mind your daily limits. If you don't remember what you did last time, try and guess. Honor system here. Shadow says for Aiden to do Garrick until he gets home. Okay.
This is my last spell, magic user-wise.
Alright. So, at Bellatrix, you're going to be the last one to finish up. You have not eaten. Everyone else will have at this point, and...
Well, yeah. I did say that, after copying the runes, but then eat.
So yeah, at this point, you've finished copying the runes after about the course of an hour. There were quite a few of them. Let me see if I have this written down, otherwise I'm going to have to quickly pause and write something.
And Dungeon Master. If Garrick is willing to part with the copy of the writing in the room, we'll cast Comprehend Languages to see if I can decipher what these runes are.
Garrick will give you a very strange look.
Bellatrix is the one with it.
Bellatrix. Whatever, okay?
Alright. So, you are casting, then touching the paper. Casting. I will message you.
Okay.
That's actually all it says. You seem surprised by so many letters for so few words.
With this, do you mind if Susie relays this to the party?
Yep, go ahead, Susie, if you want. But I'm giving you the option if you choose to say something different or not say at all.
Well, Bellatrix will definitely make sure she says it, because she did not copy that down not to know what it says.
As the Dungeon Master, if I just post it directly in in-game chat, then that takes away Susie's agency of saying it's something different or not saying at all.
Really, Eminem?
Yeah, no, players have agency there.
No, I'm sorry, I was reading out of character chat, not in character chat. I thought what he put, like, you can be Wisden if you want. Like, that's what that
says? That would be hysterical.
Like, I was close to just taking my headset off and just walking away at that.
That would be funny. You can be Wisden if you want. Yes.
Ooh, there must be an ancient evil inside.
How about we wait before exploring this room? There's still more to this floor, and there is more above us that we didn't look. As I've been, I pull out the schematics of this whole thing I've been drawing, all the traps labeled, and there are 2 spaces here on this map. I don't know if I know what dead space is or not. But
well, reasonably, you'd have an idea that, hey, there's a space there where I haven't found anything, we haven't found any doors, so maybe there's a room there, maybe not.
The term dead space, I don't know.
Something to that equivalent.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay in the era here.
Mm-hmm.
Era, not era.
Era, yes.
And I will point to the 2 locations, so there's something here, because they've used the entirety of this place. Why are these the only 2 locations that seems to not fit. Shall we go check those out?
Okay. Lead the way.
Joshua will nod.
The party is heading back upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, standard formation, which is at this moment Bellatrix, Yasha, Clyde, Velkin, Tamara, Susie, then Garrick. Obviously, y'all are moving around a bit. You're not keeping yourselves there, but in general, if something jumps out at the party, that's the formation I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Dungeon Master, I am rolling up the paper I wrote that on and packing it away
Okay.
to give to my temple. Maybe they can make sense of it at a later date.
Good. I don't want to deal with that bullshit again.
So, using that map I just posted in out-of-character chat as a reference, where is the party going?
I will download this map and do something right back.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bellatrix is leading the party in the moment the perfect memory, so I assume they're the one pointing out where the party would like to go.
Yeah, I'll do it. Paint. Brush. Oh yeah, let's use
Where's the stain
tiny.
from? Well, that's up there.
Where's the resizer? Brush, yes. I need to do brush. No, that's too big. Jesus Christ. Marker. Nope, that's still too big.
You can change the size of the marker.
I know. Oh, there we go. Now I need to resize this. Where's the resize? There we go.
I mean, a verbal just, okay, Dungeon Master, we're going to the first one to the left of 6, or to the far left of 6. You know,
Where's the fun one? I could do that.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, I have the party's route. Takes you all a bit of time just to trek over there, avoid traps, you know. And the party is now there, in that corridor that is to the words.
We'll do the yellow first and do that long side right there.
Yeah, to the east of the entry 9x9
There's
room.
3 spots, actually.
There is.
3 spots, huh?
So, who is doing what at this point as the party has made it to... Give me a second.
Assuming the party would like Yasha to do her GBGB thief stuff.
The party is at the Green X.
Go around the Green X. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm in the right area. Okay, I'm going to go along the perimeter of that quote-unquote dead space and find hidden doors 40%.
Okay, so when you reach it, you know, you're starting in the middle. Are you going left or right from there?
I'm going to start at... That's the best way to say this. Hold on. Okay, where are we in conjunction with the map? I'm going to start in the very top of that doorway and kind of work down, then left, then up, then right.
Down, then left, then right. Okay. So starting in the upper right-hand corner of the dead space, if you will.
Yes.
Alright, 40% chance. Anyone else searching? Behind him? In front of them?
I'm searching. I put it in actions.
I'm
Okay,
on
cool.
Overwatch to see if anything bad happens.
Alright.
Tamara and Velkin.
Bellatrix, Garrick?
I just labeled the rooms there for us.
Alright.
Garrett will do Overwatch. Bella will search.
Bella is searching?
Yeah, just give me a moment. Which one are you doing?
2.
Tom? 2?
Yeah.
Alright, Bella will do the entirety of that south wall.
Oh, you're gonna do one? Okay, which edge are you starting from, Bella? Or where are you starting from?
Since we're already all probably down at the corner of 2, we're in the middle of 2, she'll just start from that bottom left-hand corner and just go to the
Bottom left to right.
west
Okay.
or east. Yeah. Slowly.
Slowly, taking your time. Okay, let's start with Yasa Susi, 40% chance. Alright, you study that one, you poke and prod at it at various points, try and pull at this thing, that thing, no dice there. Bellatrix at this time, you move on down and start doing much the
I'm
same
just
over there.
knocking on the wall trying to find a
Alright, you
hollow
knock
point.
on it, there's the standard thunk noise that you'd expect to hear. You're not certain if that indicates a hollow space or just that you've hit metal versus stone. Alright, and I'm just going to quickly speedline. Nope. 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 And nope. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 14 times 10 is 140 minutes. That is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bellatrix, let me know if you're spending more than a minute on a 10-foot section of wall with that knocking.
Well, like 3 quick wraps and then moving down.
Okay. Yeah. So Bellatrix, after the 5, 10 to 15 minutes that will take you to go down that hall and do 3 quick wraps, take a few steps, 3 quick wraps, take a few steps, it sounds the same all the way through from what you can tell. Yeah. The party, in the meantime, is at that point still going to be over by the upper right-hand corner of 2, if you will.
Alright. Seeing as we're relatively safe, I'll go through the double doors and try that short wall.
Try the short wall. Okay.
Dungeon Master, I'd like to keep my eyes open for anything like a torch holder that could potentially be a lever for a secret door.
Alright. Duly noted, Clyde. Clyde, you're not saying anything like that. Bellatrix, you're going through that 2-wide section there. I think there is supposed to be a door, but I don't have it listed for some reason. No,
Yeah,
if it's
if
not,
you look, it's right there.
double door.
On the 1. You see what 1 is, and then the red line.
Oh, okay. You're technically, yeah, that's double door, right? My bad. Okay, you go through there, and now what?
I'm gonna check that wall, and just keep going in an L motion, going back and forth along the wall, looking for, listening for the sound of hollow point or something that just sounds less dense. While I'm also looking for, anything that could be considered a lever of some sort or something that, you know what I'm trying to explain, right?
Yeah, no. So you're poking at 3 in that corner. However, you're staying in that room adjacent to the party. You're not splitting up the party too much, please.
No, I'm working on 1, not 3.
Oh, okay. My bad. Brain fart. Yep. Okay, so you're working on 1 from over there. You won't find anything, unfortunately.
Well, I'm just walking that entire length, though, so I'm still within the party.
Alright. So yeah, this is gonna take a bit of time. Yasha, you're being thorough, but if it's there, you're not finding it. As you reach the north section of the thing for 2, and you start heading east, and fail, you have not found a single secret door on this thing. I mean, circling it now, of course, there has to be something there. You're fairly certain of that. But as far as where this door may be, you are not certain. It has escaped your immediate glances.
Alright, time for plan B, brute force. Alrighty. I will ask Tamara if she's willing to offer her hammer to see if we can just break open one of these hidden doors.
Well, if my hammer breaks, you're gonna have to buy me a new one. Because this is the only weapon I have. But here you go.
You probably should have bought more hammers then.
Bellatrix asked Clyde, or Garrick asked Clyde if Clyde couldn't just kick the wall down. Now I'll need to know if someone's using Tamara's hammer, and if Clyde's kicking, and if so, where.
Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Not Garrett, but Bellatrix has an idea. She'll take her water skin and she'll go in between room 2 and 1, so that third dot below the 2,
Okay.
that row. She's going to stand right next to the wall and pour her water and see, along the line and see if it seeps in anywhere or there's any gap.
Okay. So your intent is to circle 2 while you do this?
Yes.
Okay. Which way are you circling towards?
I will start from the right side, where that corner is.
Okay.
Well, not that corner, but where that room is. That where the skeleton and the trap.
Oh, so you're starting in the upper right corner, if you will, but
Yeah, and
on
then
the
going
inside, and then
down.
working your way outside?
Yeah.
Okay. How big is this water skin? Standard 2 quarts?
Yeah, and I've bought 5.
Alright. Do you have 5 with you?
Yes.
You're carrying 5 water skins in your backpack?
No, on my hips. I mean, it wouldn't. They're not that big.
Aiden, you know how big a gallon of water is? You're carrying
Yes, I'm
2.5
aware.
gallons of water. How the hell is your belt keeping your pants up?
Reinforced.
You might need to replace those. That's a bit of weight to have there. Realistically, your water skin's actually in your pack.
No, actually, you mostly have it hanging at your hip.
Maybe 1. 5? That gets iffy. We will allow it for now. That being said, you intend to use all 5 in this endeavor?
I will use 1 at first.
Hold on. I'm being paged. I'll be right back.
I actually have a 2-quart canteen. It's collapsible. It's a military issue type. And yeah, I could see 2 of those on your hip, 1 on each side. But 5, that's all you would have.
I'm strong enough to carry it.
Oh yeah, strength-wise, it's just they take up so much space.
Well, it's a good thing she has her sword on her back then.
Alright, well, we're waiting on Double M to get back. I'm going to get a couple of drags real quick. So we're sitting here, and I'm hearing some kind of noise.
That's
Lo
my
and behold,
phone.
huh?
That's my phone.
No, it wasn't your phone. It's raining.
My ringtone.
No, I'm not hearing anything from your phone except you.
I'm not on my phone
Oh, well then I'm not hearing your phone at all.
because I got a notification. It rings once and that
All right,
stops.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. So, Bellatrix, you intend to use the water to look for cracks. You have 5 water skins. That's 2.5 gallons of water. How much water are you using here?
Well, I'm going down that wall once. That, and then I'm checking to see if there's any gap.
Okay. So the point
Well,
is you're trailing a decent amount, tiny amount, large amount. How much are we talking here?
a line worth.
A line worth. Okay, I will interpret that to the best of my ability. Okay. Bellatrix, I just did some percentile dice to give a random determination. You'll end up using a bit more than you expected. You drained faster than you thought. Anyways, you trail down a line and look back up at your handiwork of some 20 feet of water. And perception check at a penalty of 8. $16 on the nose. Bellatrix, there seems to be a section of the wall where there's less water than there should be, about 10 feet away from the northmost point, in line with the other door.
Guys, over here, found something.
Okay, I'll trot over.
Okay. What is the party doing once everyone has trotted on over, or so forth?
Ooh, you spilled your water.
What do
And
you see?
I found a door, I believe. And I'll tap the location where it's directly across from the door, as the dungeon master had said. I don't know how anyone else to say that.
So, 1 second, I'm being paged again.
Smart little trick, right?
Mm-hmm. Love you bunch too, son. You sleep well.
I didn't know how to check for air, but I knew if there was a doorway, the water would flow underneath it.
Well, if the slope is with you, yeah.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
back.
Okay.
Before we go into just smashing the damn thing, if Bellatrix will point out where the deficit of water is, she will first check to see if she can find some way of opening it.
Alright, you go over it again. this more thoroughly this time than even before. You're not... You must be missing it. There's got to be something obvious. You're poking and prodding at every point of it you can reach, and nada.
I was just going to mark the door with the chalk or the charcoal I have. Like, marks where it begins at. An outline, I guess. I don't know exactly how far it reaches up or down, but...
Alright, point is you're trying to outline the door. What do you want to do once you've done that?
Just point it out the Yasha. Let them figure it out at that point. I've done my job.
Alright. Well, Yasha, as I said, you start poking and prodding at every point you can reach, and nothing doing. Allowing time for this. Is anyone doing anything special while Yasha pokes and prods?
I'm waiting patiently to see if they
Overwatch.
want me to.
Alright.
What the hell?
Naomi said Overwatch, but kind of loud, cut off
Oh.
type deal. It's good.
Okay, I thought maybe somebody was at the drive-through.
I mean, yeah, guys, when I say special, you can just type or say nothing, and I'll silence this and send us forward.
Yeah, waiting for somebody to tell me where to kick.
Bellatrix Garrick is typing. Assuming that they're waiting, I'm not advancing time further just yet, but... Yasha Susi, unless something happens, you, searching the north wall looking for something interesting.
Yes. Like, something that's out of place, or just, I guess I'm just looking at the wall trying to see if there's something there I didn't notice from before.
Alright, you go back over to the room that was filled with deadly spike traps, but you're pretty sure they're all disarmed, and you're looking at the wall, both of you. The north section of this thing, that was that curved-in section that was filled with deadly spike traps.
Alright, what side do you have us on?
Right now, that would be the north side of this thing.
Okay. Read the map.
You see, too?
So we're not... Yeah.
So,
I'm
Bellatrix
on the
Garrick,
right.
the rest of the party is currently chilling out over to the east of it. You all just specified going north.
Yeah, into the little hallway there.
Into the little hallway there. North of room 2?
Right of room 2, because I assumed we were in the middle of room 2 in that hallway, that long hallway there.
Yes, to the right, that would be east. So, okay, you're with the party then. Misunderstanding there. So, the entirety of the party is currently to the east of room 2, about level with the other door. And what are they
And to
doing
that
at this
north
time?
wall, I wanted to check it out to see if there's like any
Oh.
torch holdings.
Okay, I understand
like
now. I
that.
apologize. Yeah, Bellatrix, you're not seeing anything special about that?
I'm not looking for special, I'm just looking to see what's on the wall itself.
No, the wall itself is perfectly unremarkable. Blank. Slightly worn stone. Not even slightly worn, it's barely worn.
Well, sure, because nobody puts it on.
So, Yasha, you conclude your search after, again, like another 10 minutes of going over it, and yeah, guys, if it's here, I'm not seeing it.
So is the wall worn or is the wall not worn?
It is very slightly worn. There might be a couple cracks here or there, but they would be tiny compared to, just the stone brickery.
Bellatrix will stick her head against the wall and see if there's like any that's sunk in more than the rest. But you know what I'm trying to describe here.
Right. Takes you a couple minutes to do that. From what you can determine, are you taking off your helmet to do this or keeping it on?
Taking off my helmet. I know I can't get my face flat enough against it.
Well, that was going to be one of the determining factors. To the best of your knowledge, yeah, they seem about the same.
We'll do the thing to the west wall, looking down towards the door area.
Towards the western wall, looking down towards the door area. Okay, let me check. I'll give you that % chance. Nope, not with that roll.
And I would continue to keep doing until I
Okay.
not succeed, but just if I notice anything at all.
You are quite literally hitting your head. Well, not hitting, but you have your head against the brick wall. Is anyone else doing anything? Silence is nothing of importance, just overwatching.
Okay, Dungeon Master, have we had an indicator of where this door is suspected to be?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
I outlined it.
Okay. In that case, Dungeon Master, I'll try the mule kick.
All right. Stationary target wall. No roll to hit needed. Let's see. Hoof back kick. I'm gonna say that's crushing blow there.
Because I a big boy.
Yeah, you a big boy. Item saving throws. Not metal. Acid, crushing blow. Stone, small, or gem. Is there a thicker stone? Not really. Alright, well it saves on it. That's better.
Got you.
Now this is part of a continuous wall that does that. Therefore I'm adjusting its saving throw as that. Yeah, Clyde, you give it a solid kick, and I'm not going to make it dice for damage, because I'm assuming you're... Well, I shouldn't assume, actually. Clyde, are you kicking this thing in hopefully such a way that you might not use all your force so that you don't hurt yourself, or are you going to try and hurt yourself to kick this thing open, expecting it to move?
Yeah, not hurt myself.
Alright, and this adjusts the saving throw that it gets, of course. And you kick it, and it's... You put hoofs into it, maybe, but... This does not jar open any secret doors or passageways.
Okay. I tried. Maybe it's not the secret door, but the rest of the wall moves. Would that be ironic?
Alright, what is the party doing now?
Bellatrix will check the floor to see if there's a pressure plate that will trigger the door to open.
And Bellatrix, you stop checking the wall and start looking at the floor. How closely are you examining the floor by where you believe the door to be?
Like I would with the wall.
Alright, pretty closely then. Yeah, you definitely notice, now that you've brought your head down to it, and yeah, you can kind of see there's a small gap, but it's way too small to even see through. But yeah, there's definitely something there. You're on the right track.
I was looking for a pressure plate. Did you have me look underneath the door?
Well, I'm giving you that information. As far as pressure plates go, yeah, none. None that you can detect, at least. And at this point, with the party walking up and down every section of this hallway, it feels like, or at least you, nada.
I'm gonna pull out my magic candlestick, point it at the door, and say, "Open, says me."
Clyde, you feel the power surge within you as you pull out the bronze candlestick from earlier and point it at the door and say, "Open, says me." The door utterly fails to respond.
Damn. Needs a new battery.
Alright, Clyde, you're putting your candlestick away.
Yes, I am.
How much room is there underneath the door?
A tiny amount. Like you could shove a few slips of paper between it, maybe. It's close to flush with the rest of the wall, rest of the floor type of deal.
Does it look like it may... I can't tell if it would go sideways or if it would go... Definitely doesn't go down.
I will try knocking on the wall, the code knock.
Everyone uses that code knock.
Yeah.
Clyde, your arm's a bit higher above everyone else. You're knocking on a section of the door that isn't as well touched. Well, I say door, but wall, and nothing knocks back, nothing moves, nothing clicks, nothing.
Yeah, do I see anything out of the usual up there since I'm taller than everybody else?
Towards the ceiling, there is a button. It is almost flush with the ceiling, and no one else caught it. But Clyde, with your additional height and the fact that you're looking at it, you see it. Right up there by that 30-foot tall ceiling.
Okay. If I take one of my spears and hold it by the very bottom, and I rear up on my back legs.
Rear up puts you over there. Spear is that height. That spear is probably not 20-ish feet long, is it? So no.
It's about 6 to 8. Even
okay,
with the size and rearing up, that'd only get you around 17 feet,
Okay.
maybe 18.
All right, then, yeah. Dungeon Master, I'm going to take my magic candlestick and throw it at the button.
Roll to hit.
3.
3. Clyde, how hard are you throwing this?
Hard enough to hit the button.
Hard enough to hit the button. Okay, Candlestick, give me a saving throw as you will strike, but you missed the button. I'm sorry, a 3 ain't hitting Jack.
15.
15. Okay, it saves versus normal blow and the falls back down. Is someone trying to catch it?
Yes, I'm trying to catch it.
Clyde, dexterity check.
Easily.
All right. What
Alright.
are you doing?
By 7. All right, Dungeon Master, I'm going to try to shoot the button with my crossbow.
Bellatrix is asking you what you're doing.
Hold on a second, Bellatrix. But I'm going to swap out the silver tip bolt for a regular one.
Alright, roll to hit. Standard dexterity and dexterity to hit with this.
5.
Dexterity bonus?
No.
No. Yeah, Clyde, you shoot next to the button. At this point, everyone, you would be entitled to perception checks to see what he's shooting at, should you wish.
So there's a button up there, guys.
And at this point now, you automatically see it.
So now we automatically see it, no savings, but well, no.
At this point, yeah,
perception
you
technique.
no longer need the perception, because I'm assuming Clyde's going to be nice and point it out, and you know what you're looking for. It's... Hey, there you go.
So I'm reloading my crossbow.
Duly noted. Standard saving throw for the bolt, by the way, and yeah.
5.
Yes, it's good. Yes.
Do you think if you could rear up while holding someone and they had a pole, would that work?
I don't know. We could try. Or who's the lightest person here?
Dungeon Master, Yasha will offer the 10-foot pole she has.
Alright, Yasha, that's 10 feet.
Okay. Who's the strongest person here?
That would be either I or Garrett.
Okay, so who's the lightest person?
With or without armor.
Either, take your pick. I'm just thinking we toss somebody as high as you can, and they poke this thing with their stick.
That would probably be, well, Yasha will point to herself.
Okay, so whichever of you is strongest, throw that person in the air. The other one catch him.
But you have the height, though.
Okay, then I'll throw them.
Well,
Or we can try the thing you suggested.
Oh, Clyde, you have, the two arms in front, so you grab someone who's light, and you, put two hooves up against the wall there to rear up, and you raise them up, and they're holding the thing, and they're poking at it, is what I'm getting out of this?
Yes.
trying. Yes.
Okay. Who is being held by Clyde?
Who's
Yasha.
Yasha. Yasha, how much do you weigh?
10-foot stick.
80 pounds.
80 pounds. Yasha, how tall are you?
4 foot 7.5.
I like
That
that.
is oddly specific.
I believe he rolled in the average thing. Anyways, so yeah, Clyde holding Yasha would be that, and then Yasha using the 10-foot pole would be that. The party is doing this.
Okay, so I'm 8 foot tall to start. Now, if I'm
I
up
have
on my
your height
back
when you
leg-
rear up, don't worry.
Okay. So yeah, me and Yasha are doing that.
So, Clyde, you grab onto Yasha and, get them under the shoulders, or are you doing something better?
By the waist.
By the waist. Okay, you're going to grab them by the waist, both arms. You're a burly centaur.
Oh yeah.
You rear on up and use the wall, kind of half walk forward, place your hooves up against there, stretch it out as best you can. Oh, Clyde, it feels good to stretch that. A couple joints click right. You lift up Yasha as high as you can go. Alright, you've got your arms above your head at this point, holding Yasha by the waist. Yasha weighing only 80 pounds, plus and minus some gear, you can hold that for a bit with your strength rating, but, well, we all know how tiring it is to hold large amounts of weights above your head, even if we don't know what it's like to have exceptional strength. After a little bit, that is going to start to wear on you, Clyde.
That's fine.
Regardless.
Hold them up there for a short period. Yeah.
So for this immediate period, that is functional. Yasha, meanwhile, it's like whoa, the world got smaller. You're up high. Oh, there's dust covering all the surfaces. No one cleans the top of their refrigerators. Sorry, that's me talking. You get that 10-foot pole, and you were holding it in both hands to be smart about it, and now you're raising it up and like shifting it from one arm so you can rotate your thing and get it as tall as possible. That's 10 feet plus that many feet plus that many feet. You are a solid 2 or 3 feet below where it needs to be. Ah! What are you doing, Yasha? And I'm going to start the timer as Clyde's arms begin to get tired.
Yasha will take it and attempt to kind of bring it to one hand and try and get a little bit more distance.
Alright, Yasha, you stretch yourself out as far as you think you can go. You're at about 2 or 3 feet away from the button.
So too short. Okay.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try and throw it at it with enough force to hit the button and press it.
Roll to hit.
And my strength and distance.
Goddamn party. Yasha, you fail to hit the button. It begins falling down. Do you wish to try and catch it?
Yeah, I'll try and catch it and do
Dexterity check, penalty of 2. Clyde, dexterity check, no penalty.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay, Clyde, you'll maintain your footing as Yasha starts squirming around there. Yasha, you should maintain your, you don't, like, you catch it, you manage to stay in Clyde's thing, you're good.
And try and throw it again.
Alright, roll to hit.
17.
17. You successfully strike the button. There's a clicking noise, and Clyde, the section by where you've put your feet starts to give way.
Okay, coming down.
Coming down, okay. You come on down, you kind of have to back up because, you know, you went for as much
Yeah.
distance as possible here. You're holding Yasha with you. Okay, good news, party. They only took about a minute and a half to do by the timer, so Clyde, your arms are fine. Anyways, you managed to come on down. The section of the wall that Clyde was bracing his forearms against is receding backwards. And after receding back about half a foot or so, it slides to the left into the section of wall, revealing a chamber. Yes, secret room, party, haha. The chamber measures about 30 feet by 30 feet on the interior, like you would expect. It looks something like this, but the middle east wall, of course, is there's a secret door there. Now, the other interesting thing about it would be the treasure chest at the far west end of it, and the skeleton standing in front of it, which begins to move forward to attack. Party, dice initiative.
Don't anyone move. Let's use the thing as bait to see if there's any traps.
Got a 3 for initiative for the party.
Aiden, I have to say, Bellatrix can't yell that out. There isn't enough time as this thing starts moving forward, and you could start saying it at the beginning of this round, but at this point, people haven't entered their actions yet. I allow it, but...
That was going to be Bellatrix's action.
Okay.
I just said it because I know if I try to say it later, and you ask for actions, I'm going to get overtalked.
Well, you could type it up in character and type your action as saying in character chat, then blah 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 if possible. The thing is, because you've said it now before anyone entered in their actions, they have plausible deniability to say, oh yeah, I wasn't going to charge forward. And that's where it gets to the point where, I know that wasn't intentional, but that can translate to meta quickly. So let's try and be better about that next time, please. Okay, backing up, getting a shield spear into play. Okay, I have 3 or 4 players' actions entered.
You have 5 characters' actions, 3 players.
Mm-hmm. My bad, did I say characters meant players? And Yasha Susi has revealed it has been a full in real life minute since I put in actions. So at this point, Tamara and Velkin, you will be confused for the round as you have not seized the initiative to start typing or say anything, at least that I can see. Okay, so Clyde, you get your spear and shield into play. Bellatrix and Garrick are waiting and watching. Yasha, you draw forth the bastard sword and dagger to be ready. Susie, ready to turn undead if needs be. The skeleton walks forward. Susie, this is an undead. Do you wish to attempt to turn it?
Double M. Mika said BRB.
Oh, did she? Rip. I did not catch that, but I will allow her to enter in an action and apply it retroactively then, as this would not be her fault. So, Susie, this is an undead. Do you wish to attempt to turn it?
Yes.
Okay, you begin turning the undead. I've got everyone else waiting. Clyde, this thing seems to be going towards you. Do you plan to attack, parry, let it hit you? Because it's moving forward. It's like the others before it, that it is armored and has a sword, a short sword.
Hoof, hoof, Dungeon Master.
Hoof, hoof. Aha, okay. And in that case, initiative should be mostly unneeded here, and you may roll to hit.
Crap.
Dice it.
73.
73 on a melee fumble. We're starting early tonight. Hit self, no damage. Okay, Clyde, you air hoof and crash into the ground. Shit. And that's you for the round. Well, not for the round, for that attack. Susie begins holding forward her thing and focusing her power, and while she's doing that, the skeleton tries to attack you, Clyde, but its sword glances easily off your chainmail. You may return fire as Bellatrix, Garrick stand by waiting watching, and Velk and Tamara are in the quasi-space.
14.
14 should hit. Dice damage.
For 2.
For 2. Alright, you do 2 points of damage to this thing. It has that many hit points remaining. Okay. At this point, Susie, you can roll a d20, and if you had something to say, you can say it or type it.
Nope, just the stereotypical one.
In the name of the Lord, begone! Skeleton. Yeah, that turns it. Okay. The skeleton begins moving away from Clyde and goes towards the far wall by where the chest is as fast as it can. Party. New. You never stated how big the doorway was, and there are people in front of Bellatrix and Garrick. Okay. Waiting for the traps to trigger. Alright, well, Bellatrix, Garrick, you all watched it walk across the floor to this room and did not see any traps trigger. If you wish to adjust your action based off of that, feel free.
Dungeon Master, does the chest look like something that could be carried?
Let me think for a second and do some quick dice rolls. I have not thought about this chest much. That chance it can be carried? No. It is one of the larger variety chests. Like, think large wooden chest, but no handles.
Okay.
Both ready with weapons. Okay, Velk and Tamara, welcome back, by the way. So last round, the party opened the door, and the skeleton walked on out, and if you all want, you may attack or perform a different action if you'd like. If you choose to turn, just know that Susie already turned, so either you successfully or unsuccessfully did it. You, however, do get a retroactive action for last round if you would like. Or we can keep moving forward. Up to you.
Just keep moving forward.
Alright, thank you.
Since normally what I do, can't do.
You weren't here. I couldn't. Okay.
No, it's all good. We are moving forward, hopefully. Susie, you've got your bow in hand. Yasha, you're checking for traps. You're checking the area that the skeleton has walked across.
Checking just down the hallway as we walk past. 10-foot pole, of course.
You're going down the hallway? Hold on a second here for a moment, please.
Okay, so the hidden door had a hallway down it, correct?
No, it did not. Give me a moment. I will get you all a picture.
Room.
Obviously, the picture is not the perfect representation of reality, but hopefully this should suffice. Doop, boop, 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 boop. As far as the doorway itself, it was about 8 or so feet wide, that secret door. Closer to
Dom,
6.
do you see on my picture where number 2 is?
So that's what it looks like, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Or don't answer me. What the fucking knows?
Aiden?
Yes, I see where your picture is. However, I don't see how that would help me in this scenario.
I was waiting for you to actually respond that yes, I do see it. And then I was saying, you see that on the right of it? That's where we're at.
So the party is currently east, to the right of the purple doors, as Aiden has said. The purple doors representing just the secret passageway itself, which isn't exactly 10 feet long, and that opens up into yonder room. The skeleton had time to walk all the way forward while Clyde waited for it before he could huff, and Susie then turned it at the end of the round. The skeleton is now retreated and is heading back towards the large chest at the west end of that secret room there. I have Clyde going in and trying to open the chest. Velk and Tamara currently just overwatching, both ready with weapons, while the skeleton stands there in whichever corner it's going to choose that's further away from Susie. Yasha checking for traps. You're just checking towards the chest for traps?
Yes.
And Susie with her bow in hand. Bellatrix, Garrick are waiting for the traps to trigger. Bellatrix, Garrick, do you all plan to move on inside the room or stay in the hallway?
I'm content to stay in the hallway.
Okay, duly noted. So, the skeleton continues to wait in the room over there. Clyde goes on in ahead of the party as he was first in there. Yasha, you begin checking for traps on the way in?
Yep.
Okay, you begin checking for traps. You're doing the full survey, the full sweep, or just a curtsy sweep?
Courtesy sweep.
Okay, so you'll be behind Clyde, basically enacting a blind man using a walking stick, sweeping back, forth. A little bit slower, but the same general principle. Alright, Clyde, you lead on in and go towards the chest. The skeleton, doesn't respond to your presence there. The chest is unlocked. It does open. Do you wish to open it?
From
Yes.
the side.
Alright, you stand off to the side and open it. On the inside, it opens without any resistance, no poison darts shoot out, and on the inside you can see it is filled with many copper coins.
Okay. Take a torch and sift through to see if I can stir up anything other than copper.
We have a light stone going.
You can
I'm
take
not
out the
using
torch
the
if you
torch
wish.
for light. I'm using it as a spoon.
Alright, to be fair, Clyde, I misinterpreted that too. Alright, Velk and Tamara, both ready with weapons. I haven't seen if you all are going in or not, but regardless. Susie, bow in hand, also outside, so I've just got Clyde and Yasha going in, it looks like. Alright, Yasha, you've made it over to Clyde as he starts sifting through the thing with his soup spoon, and yeah, you have not detected any traps. Alright, Clyde, it seems to just be copper coins in this one.
Okay.
Alright, at this point, I'm ready to declare it a new round. Well, new round. What is the party doing at this time?
Hey guys, how about we all hit this skeleton at once and put it out of its misery?
Only copper in there?
That's all I see.
No, they just shut the door and leave. That's Garrick, not Bellatrix. Bella will just go over and smack the damn thing because it's undead.
Okay, Bellatrix, you go to attack the undead. As Bellatrix moves to attack it, drawing forth her weapon, I presume, or are you hitting it barehanded?
With my weapon.
With your weapon. So Bellatrix, at this point, it's fairly obvious she's going to attack this. You draw forth her bastard sword. Is the party going to try and synchronize hits here? Huff with Bella. Velk and Tamara attack if needed, so I'm going to be nice and say that they're going in too. Yasha Susie. Nothing from them.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, Yasha will be attacking. Susie, what are you doing? This is slightly pertinent. Even if you're just on standby, give me something for Susie.
Susie's on standby.
Okay. That should be enough people attacking multiple times. Clyde with the 2 attacks, Yasha with the 2 attacks, but no ambidexterity if I recall correctly, so Clyde, you'll get the first roll to hit. Go ahead. Its armor class is reduced because it's just standing.
12.
Yeah, that hits. Dice damage.
For 3.
12 for 3. Okay, you strike it and one of the arms falls off. Bellatrix, you may finish it off. Roll to hit. 15, yeah.
18.
That's sufficient. You can dice damage.
Do I need to?
Yeah, you should dice damage.
I think it's 5. No, it's 6.
Nice, max damage. Yeah, that's enough to take it out in one shot. And it was already at pretty low hit points, but boom, even halving it because that is an edged weapon versus an undead skeleton. Yep, that'll do it. The skeleton crumples. Alright, the party, the majority of it, is in room 2 with the chest. What is the party doing at this time?
With the undead dead, Bellatrix is leaving and going to go back to searching the other wall.
Okay.
Of room 1.
Okay. Clip clop with party to next area. Well, area.
Yeah.
Velkin, Tamara, Yasha, Susi following along?
Yep.
Okay.
And they will be looking up at the roof end.
Very good. Alright, that should make it a lot easier. Yep. Someone, doesn't matter who, someone will spot at a certain point along the wall over there. I will mark it momentarily. In just a second, let me line it up. Haha, it was over there. There is indeed a section of the roof where... Oh, that looks like a button. Hard to say for sure. You know, it is 30 feet up. Not that. For posterity's sake, just so the party knows where about it's at. Bloop. Bloop.
Okay.
I need
Dungeon
to put
Master.
more doors on this.
When we spot a button, I have that old mace that I recovered from a monster. Yeah, use that as a thing to throw up there and hit the button with.
Alright, I've got Clyde cocking his arm, you know, drawing forth the mace, cocking his arm to throw at it. Anyone else doing anything?
Nothing here.
Nope.
I mean, I'll rear up on the wall, and that way I'm even closer to the ceiling.
Yep. That's a good point. Thrown weapon, but those distances are tens of yards, but those are calculated with indoor ceilings, but this isn't an indoor ceiling, so basically everything has that as close range right now.
Question, did we find the button? I missed
Yes. Yes, you did. The green X marks the spot where above on the ceiling. Yep, there's the
Is
button.
there only one button?
So it would appear.
So this entire length only had one button.
As far as the party can tell at this time.
Okay.
So, yeah, I will
Clyde?
try to hit the button, and I'll try to catch the mace.
Roll to hit. Standard strength and dexterity bonuses for thrown melee weapon.
Okay, not with a 5.
Alright, dexterity check to catch the mace and not have it bonk someone on the head.
6.
Alright.
And
yeah.
I'll try again, Dungeon Master. I mean, it's...
Alright, repeat until you get a decent roll,
Yeah.
basically. Now, if you miss your dex check, I have to see where it's landing and who it's landing on, type of deal.
Well, I think if I do this more than once, they're going to kind of stand clear.
I would love to make that assumption, but that's something the party would have to pay attention to and say for themselves. Otherwise, I have them nearby on Overwatch. Anyways, you may roll again.
18.
Alright, Clyde, you successfully hit the button. There's a clicking noise, and the section of blah, blah, blah. Same thing as before. The section of wall begins to move backwards. You're able to step down. Dexterity check to catch the mace.
I already did. I made it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
And how many skeletons?
So no skeletons immediately come pouring out. Give me just a second. Someone came in.
Okay. Yeah, I got to turn off the fish tank, so I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, please. Alright. Secret door, secret tunnel. I'm just going to use green because that's what I have on my cursor. Alright. So the green, of course, represents where exactly this door would be located on yonder wall. Good times. Let's see. Boop. Let me look at that. And then I'm going to need to... I should really switch that up, but yeah, I'm too zoomed in.
What's with the giant black mark there?
That represents the outer wall of the dungeon.
No, not that one. The middle one where the green is.
The middle one where the green is. Okay, so when I was building this thing in MS Paint, I had to make boxes for walls, of course, and yeah, no, that's just where I ended up having to measure it twice to cut it once type of deal.
Okay.
Good times.
Because how that looks, it kind of made me thought they were. Now
realistically, that's the door, you know. Anyways, so I will come to the party when they are there. Grills, you back?
I'm back.
Alright, so the first green X in the above picture represents, you know, where the thing is, and then I put the door, and it's like, oh, hey, let me put the thing of interest I'm about to say. So who's going in first?
Probably the one who's checking for traps.
Well, party, someone put in actions going in first. And should you be playing multiple heads, which is everyone but Grills, please put which person is going in first. See him back waiting. Overwatch with Spear, Mace away. Okay. Welcome to Mare. If you're doing anything special, feel free to pop it. Okay.
They're not.
Alright, nothing special at this time. Overwatch Spear, putting Mace away. Alright, Yashi begin going in and looking for traps. As you begin sweeping forward, you do not see any traps. When you reach the end of the passageway that represents the wall you just traveled through, are you looking to the left or to the right first? Spoiler alert, look to the right. Regardless, you look left and or right. To the left of you, which would be east on the thing, there's just a section of corridor. Nothing of note there that you can tell. And to the right is a treasure chest at that far end of the wall there, with 4 skeletons standing at attention. As, you know, you poke your head in, they start to charge forward. Yay! Party, dice initiative. Note that the inside of this section here is about 15 or so feet wide, so, you know, there is room to move around. New.
How far away are the skeletons?
The skeletons are at the far end over there. Call it about 80 feet.
And no traps have been found?
Not at this time. The skeletons are continuing to walk forward 70 feet.
Alright, then my guys are just gonna do what they were doing earlier.
Okay.
Standing my ground. I'm not advancing on them.
Duly
I'm
noted.
just staying with the party, so in case things.
Yasha, am I likewise to assume you are standing your ground?
Yeah.
Alright, please, in the future, guys, note that down when you enter the action. Holding position, waiting for them to come to me, something. Anywho, they continue shuffling on forward. Susie, you see them, and you begin casting now. You begin turning undead. You don't cast turn undead, it's just a cleric power. I hold forth my holy symbol, and I invoke the power of my god to turn. It is not a spell. Anyways. Ready to attack, ready to attack. Okay, I'm going to hold that at... I'm going to interpret that as holding ground until they come to you. Susie, quick prayer or fast... quick prayer or long prayer?
Quick prayer.
Quick prayer. In that case, as they get there, you quickly fumble forth your holy symbol and try to turn the undead at a penalty of 2. D20. Hey, nat 20. What level are you?
First. Haven't
First?
given out XP yet.
Huh. Dice percentage. Oh my god!
The one time I get a natural 20 double lot is the one time it's not combat related.
Oh, I mean, it could have been combat
Turning
related.
undead is combat
Susie,
related.
you feel the power. What are you saying?
Hold on.
You're putting God
Hold
on
on.
hold?
I have
I
to
know,
write
Dom.
it,
I know, you're good.
okay?
You're good, Dom. When you can, please. Otherwise, I will take control in 30-ish seconds. Oh, man. I was giving you a
You
10%
realize he's
chance and you rolled
typing
that
on a
low.
phone, right?
Actually, Dom types pretty quickly. Faster than I do, I think. I mean, you could also just say it in voice. I would type it in for posterity. In the name of the great alchemist, I demand you to leave my sight at once. You foul, I assume, creatures. And Susie, the power rushes through you. You are a tiny little rowboat in an ocean that could hold yachts and mega yachts. And for a second, the current rushes along through your little boat and blasts out in a blinding glow of light. The undead are obliterated, leaving no trace.
Yay.
Other than some tiny scorch marks on the floor about 20 feet away from the party.
Wow. Nicely done.
So, what's the party doing at this time?
I'm going to let our resident locksmith check out the chest.
Alright. That's always nice when one of those happens. Okay, give me a second here to do this. Oh, neat. Party gets more treasure from this. This chest, much like the previous one, wooden, fairly large, no handles. The party sweeps on forward, I assume, and yeah, Yasha, you detect no traps all the way up until the chest. You check the chest, it is not locked. Everyone stands to the side, you carefully open it, revealing a plethora of silver coins.
Ooh, we're moving up in the world.
Yeah. Maybe the next one will have electrums.
Hey, Dungeon Master, I will get my handy-dandy stirring torch and see if there's anything other than just silver.
Alright, are you doing like a thorough job trying to stir it up?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is going to take a little bit of time advancing, but at the end of it you will conclude this appears to be entirely silver.
Okay.
Dungeon Master, Bella and Garrick will look around the room. Is there anything else in here?
No. Seems like whichever mad architect designed this place, he didn't want to leave a single square foot unused, but he also didn't use a lot of it. But looking at the size of the room, comparing it to the mental map you have, it fits. That's the right size. There doesn't appear to be any false walls, for example. Unless you'd like to start
I
checking
meant
them.
like item-wise, but okay.
No, just a singular chest. I mean, there is the dropped swords of the skeletons, all that remains of them, other than some scorch marks. Alright, what is the party doing now?
You
Bella,
want us to type it in actions, or you want us
Verbally.
just to say it?
Anything goes.
Bella, didn't you say there was a third area of dead space?
Yeah, but we have coin here.
Okay.
Bella and Garrick will take out the rope and begin making a kind of like a net around it, so they can carry it up the stairs.
I believe
The
we've
wagon.
described this before. I
Yeah.
know what you speak of. Alright. That should be functional, although getting it up the stairs is going to be a bit harder. But it should be manageable. Is the party doing that?
Sure, Dungeon Master.
Alright. In that case, as the party makes it out of the dungeon, once again, with that treasure chest born as has been described before, they will notice it is getting pretty late. Maybe an hour or so till sunset, and y'all are starting to feel the fatigue.
Then I guess we'll get this chest loaded onto the wagon, and we will rest.
Okay. Chest from room 1. 1 second. Bloop. I need to copy that. And where is treasure? There we go. So I've got the 5 sacks, I've got that chest. I believe that's everything at this time. Okay. And after the party loads up on the wagons, what are they doing?
Going to sleep after eating.
Right, eat dinner, go to sleep.
Sure.
Alright, let me just check for encounters for the night. Standard nighttime routines for everyone, I presume. If anyone would like to do anything unusual, they may put it in actions.
Nothing here.
Yep, nothing unusual for me.
Party, y'all pass off watch to each other like a baton in one of those link races or whatever they're called, and nothing jumps out and attacks the party that they're aware of. And at the end of it, party, morning comes, light shines upon Denalia, day 338.
Eat.
The party, they put the foods in their mouths and chew and swallow. Again, anyone doing anything exceptional, let me know. Otherwise, mark off your rations. And likewise, whoever is keeping track of feeding the horses, make sure you're deducting the appropriate horse feed in meals or per day if you're just going to mark it off for the day there and make a point of doing it later if you're still alive. Can't. Come on. Silly boy. Once the party is done with breakfast and normal daytime routines, what are they doing?
Going back down.
Okay. Yep. The party heads back downstairs. Goodness. Now what?
Checking room number 3.
Okay. How does the party intend to check room number 3? What is the modus of operandi?
Same way we check every other room?
I meant
Yes,
like which section are they checking type of deal.
We will bang our heads against the wall. No.
Give me a second.
Looking for the buttons will... Let me look at the map again.
Well, there are multiple possible entry points, if you will.
How about that little dead end between Area 3 and Hallway 6?
I was going to use colored lines. Give me a second.
I was just going to suggest we check that L shape in the room that we just descended into. Since it's literally right there.
Well, I'm going to clip clop with the party.
Okay. So checking the L shape out first? Okay.
Yeah.
Here, you know what? I've gone too far to stop now, so I'm just going to quickly finish this. Apologies. I need to do this. I must do it. I must. And I'm running out of colors. No, pink is too hard to see. Oops. Ugh, I'm gonna have to deal with that in a minute. God damn it. Craig, why? Okay. Someone who likes pride shit's gonna love what I've done here, but there. I designated different sections of wall with different colors.
As being part of the LGBTQ plus community, I'm not a fan of pride.
No comment. Give me just a moment, guys. But yeah, so the party is going to check out the red area, though, which would be the area in the first room. All right.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. I got to do that thing with my phone. It is that witching hour of night, 8:30 p.m. Come on, phone, respond. And let me consult the map because it's been a while since I placed this bullshit. Okay. So what is the party doing? The usual tap or only looking at the ceiling?
Looking for buttons at the top and the bottom, Garrick and Beltrick.
Okay. And clock out. 1 second. Work.
I'm overwatch until they find a button.
Okay. Well, after a bit of searching, the party does not find any buttons. Velkin and Tamara are BRB. Duly noted. Okay. So what do we got here? Alright, so yeah. Bellatrix, Garrick, using your mapping and, well, Bellatrix's big brain and perfect memory, you've gone over the red area, looked at the ceiling, and you're not spying anything. You're pretty sure you don't have to check any other section of walls here, because those should all be good. But if you'd like, you can certainly try.
Bellatrix was checking the top. Garrick was checking the bottom.
By which, you see the red line on the thing I posted? I assume, Garrick, you started at the top, Bellatrix the bottom. Okay, so y'all meet in the middle, you haven't found anything.
No.
No?
The ground level. Bottom part of the wall.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry. Okay, Bellatrix at the top, Garrick at the bottom. Alright, y'all can't meet in the middle there. Okay, Garrick, floor looks good. Kind of dirty from all the dirt y'all been tracking in. Bellatrix, ceiling looks good. No buttons.
Okay.
Now what?
Waiting for Sushi to maybe find something. Maybe it's different.
Susie, Yasha, you are searching the wall?
Yep.
Okay, you begin searching. This is a 3 tens of yards section, so that will take you about 30 minutes. 3 tens of feet, my bad, not yards. Alright, after a bit of work, you conclude that that wall is not hiding any secret passages, at least none that you can detect.
Moving on to the next one.
Which is blue. Okay. The party goes through that door over to the east of this room and over to there. Bellatrix, Garrick, you're checking the ceiling floor, while Yasha, you work on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yasha, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish section of wall. It's going to take you about 50 minutes, while Bellatrix, Garrick, it won't take you that much longer. Again, neither of you find anything worth note. Yasha, you again do not detect anything of note as well.
Green wall, Dungeon Master.
Over to the green wall. Okay, so the party traipses back the way they came, up past north, over to the green section.
I was hoping we would have done the ways that weren't trapped first, before going the way that had traps, but it's okay.
But Dom said, no, hold on, my bad, Dom said blue. I thought the party was working unified here. But regardless, there's traps everywhere in this goddamn place, so. The party is doing the green wall now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Bellatrix, Garrick, you begin searching. Yasha, are you starting at the north end or the south end of this room?
South end.
South end, okay. Excelsior, 99 on that percentile roll. That being said, Bellatrix, you do see a button over the southeast corner of the room, which is where Yasha's working right now and shaking her head.
Inform the party.
Yep, inform the party.
Above Yasha.
Right. Now, Clyde... Alright, you know what? We're going to be smart here. Clyde, you tell the party to back up, and you take a couple steps back, and you're going to toss the mace, and needs be back up yourself or try and catch it, whichever is easier. After a certain point, you hit it. Yay!
Yay!
There is no reason to make the party continue to jump through hoops. Once is usually enough. Okay. Within the room, this time, are no skeletons. The room is kind of a funky shape, and I'm just going to give it to the party as is. In my records, it was room 4. Making 2 changes. I'm taking out that spike trap in the room, and I'm removing the skeleton that used to be there because boredom. So, in the corner, that upper section there that has the 4, there is a singular treasure chest. It is not trapped, it is not locked, it is much like the others. It contains copper pieces.
Leave it.
Stir it.
You stir it and out come pouring platinum pieces raining from the sky. Yeah, copper.
I wish. But I doubt we're
time
gonna
you
get
don't
anything
check.
better than silver in this dungeon.
The one time you don't check is the one that's got the magic dagger hidden in the bottom.
Mm-hmm. So,
Well, do you want to just go back and grab them both then?
The 2 chests full of copper.
And dump it out and see what we get?
You know what? I think we should.
Alright, Dungeon Master. Garrick will grab one side, Bellatrix the other, and we will just dump this shit onto the floor.
so this is probably not unique to my childhood. You ever have that noise that's made when you dump out a bucket full of Lego?
No,
That.
Yeah.
I didn't have Legos.
Oh, that's a shame. This is obviously not going to sound like that, but in my subconscious it sounds like that, and it is a beautiful sound. As it scatters across the floor, and yeah, it's coppers.
Okay.
Still, that's a lot of coppers. If you were some poor peasant boy, that's hundreds of them. That's a few weeks, months, maybe even a year if you live carefully of not needing to work. But of course, for adventurers so high and mighty, where I tip the man 50 platinum. You know, that's pretty poor fare, all things considered, unfortunately.
This dungeon is starting to look less enticing as we go.
To be fair, you all are on floor 1. Better shit is usually in worse floors. So, at this point, floor 1 is indeed cleared. There's no more secrets here. I share that with you openly.
Yay.
Alright, then we go down to floor 2.
Okay. Party makes it
Dungeon
down.
Master.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the... I don't have the map for floor 2.
Give me a
But
second.
the left...
Pulling it up.
Okay. Well, on the left side of the fight room that we had, Bellatrix will designate that on the, show people on the map. This is where we will make camp if we need to.
Right. The upper left corner?
No,
Or the mid left corner?
where the other,
Which floor are you on? Floor 1 or floor 2?
floor 2,
Okay.
where the lever was.
Where the lever was. There were 4 levers. But one of those side rooms over there where there was just one way in, one way out?
Yes, on the left. I was trying
Right.
to get to that.
Leftmost one. Okay. So, the party makes its way down the stairs, of course, and Bellatrix, you've established the emergency fallback point of, okay, if we need to make camp, we do it here. What is the party doing at this time?
We got that big honking door to go.
We still have more of this room, this level to explore.
Okay, lead the way then.
You want to go left or right, guys?
Let me look at the map.
We technically got 2 ways we can go. One has 2 doors, one has 1.
Left.
Okay,
With this
that's
all
left on the map, not for the party, obviously, because the party's facing the other way. So the party's going to the upper left-hand corner. Alright, the party makes its way over there, avoiding any spike traps that may or may not exist. 1 second, shifting DM map over to floor 2. Okay. Yasha, using the 10-foot pole. Are you using the 10-foot pole?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, using the 10-foot pole, you do detect a spike trap that is 1 block to the right and 1 block south of the door. So, fun times there. You notice it and move the party around it. The party stands before the door. It's about 8 feet wide, made of sturdy oak, no window or anything. It opens away from the party. What is the party doing?
Waiting for the dude to do the trap thing, finding them.
Yasha, you are checking for
Find
traps?
trap. Checking for traps, 30%. I feel like that should be a given at this point.
Alright, well, I'm trying to make sure everyone else isn't sleeping too. Alright, so, party. The, Yasha, the door does not appear to be trapped. You are opening it?
Opening it up.
Alright, 24. Yep. Well, this room appears to have at one point been perhaps an armory hall. There are several, think the armor stands of Minecraft. Most of them are barren. A couple have, like, metal caps of one kind or another. One might have some bracers on the false arms type of deal. At the far west wall, there is a chest, and guarding it are 4 of the more armored-looking skeletons. And as the door is opened, of course, they make those growly noises that skeletons don't make, and they move on up. Party, dice initiative. Four skeletons approach the party.
Okay. 4.
The party has a 4 for initiative.
What we do?
Alright. Are Velkin and Tamara back? I remember they said they were gone, but they haven't said they're back yet.
Their mom's probably calling her away.
Damn, it's been 11 minutes. I'll give them another minute or so more, and I'll allow for retroactive actions. The party may or may not need it, so I feel bad. I will use this time to get a smoke break and use the bathroom. Well,
Yes.
just the bathroom.
Yeah. Smoke break.
Oh,
It's just Shadow.
Alright. Waiting to attack. Sadly, I am back. I don't know what's sad about you being back, but welcome back. Grill's stepped out for a minute, but he's holding ground, turning undead. Waiting to attack, waiting to attack. Okay. Yasha, you never specified you were waiting to attack, but I will give it to you this time. You gotta specify in the future, please. So, Susie, you're turning undead. Are you again gonna try and do the quick notes version, or are you gonna go for the long thing that takes longer?
guess I'll go for the longest thing.
Okay. You begin doing the concentration needed to fully, properly channel your deity's power. Alright. Hey, girls.
Hey.
Welcome back. Okay, the party does not have initiative, but these got a couple attackers here. Now, right now, if the party's standing their ground, that's got Yasha by the doorway and Clyde kind of like behind that he might be able to get a hoof in, but
Well, I'm not going to walk over my party members, and I'm not going to rush forward in case there's traps.
shall I suggest the party backs up, being mindful of that trap over there, and lets the skeletons come to them? This way everyone can attack?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm letting the party do that. Now everyone can get an attack in. Okay, Susie begins turning undead. Waiting to attack. Stand ground and hoof hoof. Okay, so at this point, things moving forward, and Yasha, you get 2 attacks, but you don't have Ambidex, so that's a no for you. But Clyde, you do have Natural Weapon, which gives you the equivalent of Ambidex. Roll to hit.
13.
Yasha has ambidexterity.
Oh, Yasha has Ambidex? Okay, we'll come back to you, Yasha. 13 from a Clyde. I almost forgot to roll these things up. That would have been silly. It will take just a second. Armored skeletons. There we go.
Both Susie and Yasha have ambidexterity.
Damn, that's lucky. Okay. Should I max them out? Nah. 1 second. DM's dice rolls. Okay. Damn, that one's nice, though. Anyways, so Clyde, a 13 as a Clyde. Let me check. Armored class, that. Clyde, 2nd level fighter to hit armor class, that. That's a 13 with all bonuses?
I don't get any bonuses.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, unfortunately, Clyde, that's an air hoof.
Okay.
You strike it, but the armor just takes the impact and it keeps going forward. Yasha rolled a hit.
Okay. This is my bastard sword. That's a D30, not a D20.
This would be important.
Stab in that second.
7 at second is unfortunately insufficient to strike this creature's armor class. Alright, this concludes the 2 attackers of the party, unless I've missed any one of those. Attack.
Bella and Garrick.
Bella
wait,
and
two
Garrick
attackers,
attack
never mind.
twice per round? Or 3 for 2? I thought you
What
were
level
single
was that
attackers.
starting at?
7.
7.
Well, Garrick's almost there.
Yeah, Garrick, you're on the cusp of it, but yeah. Okay, standing ground and hoof hoof. Okay. In that case, the skeletons do get their first attacks as they come on in, as they have 1 initiative versus the party. So, let's see what I got here for targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of y'all. Good times. 5? No, 7. What am I saying? 5 players. Well, Shadow counts as 5. Anyhow, let's see. Clyde, you hoofed at this guy, so they're going for you. Clyde. Yasha, in the meantime, had done this one, so that one's going for that. From there, I have that, and that. 4 and 6 is a reroll. 1, 4, and 1. Bellatrix and Velkin. Okay. Okay. Well, let us begin the assault. Let's see. Monster, attack matrix this. Wow, Clyde. I can't ask you to dice percentage because these things don't fumble. They don't crit, and they fumble, and they don't crit, and yeah. The creature attacking you just... Nope. Yasha. The creature attacking you. That will be a nope. Bellatrix, definitely not. Velkin, nope. Okay, the creatures do their attacks, and I got a 1, a 2, a 4, and an 11. And none of them hit. Alright. Yep. It is now the party's turn. Let's see. Bellatrix rolled a hit. Garrick, you are currently not being attacked by any. I presume you are assisting your sister. If not, there are 3 other skeletons.
Different skeleton each.
Alright. In that case, Garrick, you'll be fighting the one that's attacking Yasha.
Who is rolling first? Garrick
Whichever
or
one you designate.
Alright, Bellatrix will go first. 14.
14 as a fighter, 5th level. Hits, dice damage.
Hold up, my headset.
Oof.
Do you need me to stop?
No, you're still here. I'm gonna wait for you to dice damage if you'd like, or I can come back to you.
To talk to see if you were back to normal on my end.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
12.
12 points of damage. Nicely done, Bellatrix. Okay, Garrick, it is your turn. Garrick with a 16, I'm pretty sure that hits, buddy. Yeah, it does. Dice damage. For 8. Nice. Okay, Garrick, you attack that one for 8. That does that many points of damage to it. Well done. We move forward into more first attackers. Velkin, roll to hit. 13 as a Velkin. Velkin, you are a 2nd level fighter, if I recall correctly. That is unfortunately an insufficient roll to properly do damage to this creature. Tamara, you're up next. Yeah, Tamara, I'm sorry, that's not even on the matrix. Alright. Okay, Susie's still turning, party still has 2nd attack, so... This is why you don't attack. Oof. Alright. Yasha, go ahead and get your 2nd attack in there. As Garrick kind of backs you up there. A 12.
at first.
12 at first. Ooh, yeah, no, you stab at it with your weapon of choice. I forget what you will do, Yasha. I believe the dagger. And you sink it into its chest a little bit, but it just kind of brushes it off without much, and you pull it back out and go for another attack later. Next round, if they're still there. And Clyde, 2nd hoof, roll to hit.
4. Air hoof.
Clyde, you smash your hoof down into the ground next to your opponent. Some chips of stone fly up into the air from the force of it. Okay. Sadly, that doesn't really damage your opponent. And Susie, you do the long, drawn-out version of the prayer and dice it. D20.
Okay.
In the name of Mame, begone undead.
Not main, but okay.
I don't know. The word sprung to mind.
with a 4.
Nope. You do not have the power.
And the lead skeleton giggles at you.
Well, skeletons don't have a sense of humor. If these were vampires, now, yeah, they would giggle the hell out of you. Alright, I believe this concludes round 1. Moving into round 2. Gong. Velkin begins attempting to turn undead. Velkin, I will offer you the same choice I gave Susie. Do you want to try and go for the Cliff Notes, which is typically less effective but faster? Or the longer version, which is better but longer?
Normal.
Normal. Okay, the normal version is long. I was being nice giving it earlier because they didn't want to have to run combat, but I might consider adding that as a permanent thing. Okay, attack, 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 hoof, attack, attack, falchion, parry. Okay, Susie, you draw forth your falchion. You will be parrying to help out whom?
Bellatrix.
Bellatrix, okay. And Velkin, Tamara are over there. Okay, I know where everyone is. So, Velkin, the skeleton continues to try and attack you as you attempt to step back to turn the undead. Are you continuing to try to turn the undead, or are you going to switch up your action?
Didn't know there was one attacking me.
I did state there was one attacking you. It missed.
Well, then Tamara will step in, I guess. I don't know.
Tamara, you're trying to hit it, but Well, Tamara, you're trying to hit it, but its attention is focused on Velkin. It's swinging at Velkin, and Velkin's, dodging, dipping this way, that way, so on and so forth. So, Velkin, it's focusing you. Are you going to ignore, well, not ignore, but you're going to try and channel your power of your god while you're doing this and hopefully get a turn in, or are you going to continue attacking? I will come back to you. So, dice initiative party. Okay, attacking. Alright, Grills rolled it last time. Who's up for initiative tonight? Four. Party has initiative. Alright.
No, we have a 6. Velkin got it first.
Oh, I missed that. GG, Velkin, 6. Party still has initiative. Okay. Velkin attacking, Tamara attack, 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 hoof, hoof, attack, attack, falchion, parry. Okay, Clyde, you're up first. Roll to hit.
Woohoo! With that big old 3.
Clyde, my man. The dice hate you right now.
I know.
Jesus. And Yasha, roll to hit. $18 as a Yasha. That hits dice damage. For 4. Yasha, that cannot be proper because you are one-handing the bastard sword in order to want to use the other hand for your dagger. Please roll with the d8.
Oh, well, that's still the same damage, though.
Haha! And you are welcome. Alright, 7 points of damage against that. Yasha, that to there becomes a that much. Okay, nicely done, Yasha. Your bastard sword sinks into the bones of it, and you yank it back out. A couple of the ribs fall down to the ground and shatter on contact. Okay, that concludes the party's 2 attackers. We move on to the 1 attackers. Velkin, you're up first. Roll to hit. Seven. Fail. Yeah, I'm sorry, Velkin. Yeah, strike it, but it bounces off the armor. Tamara, you're up next. Roll to hit. This thing is attacking Velkin with single-minded determination. A 16, however. You are a that. Tamara, please confirm, you are a first-level druid?
I believe so. Hold on, let me look. No, I am a 2nd level druid.
Okay, 2nd level. This is important. No, wait. Damn, you're not a fighter. That's right. I'm sorry, Tamara. You strike this thing solidly in the chest with your hammer, but its armor just kind of resists your thing, and oof. Alright. Moving back over to there. Bellatrix, you may roll to hit.
Oh, damn it, wrong one. I am sorry, but I got
They
a
see
10.
me rolling. They hate. That's such a funny gif. All
I
right.
thought I had it in the right chat.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Bellatrix, yeah, stab, but you have to pause and roll around on the floor like that to do it, and it's very awkward, so you're not able to hit it. And Garrick rolled a hit.
9 at 6.
9 at 6th. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's... nope, these things are better armored than the other ones, that's for sure. Alright, Garrick misses. Let's see. That is all the one attackers for the round. The monsters get to attack. Let's start with the fun one. Susie, you are attempting to parry. Dice your parry. Okay, your Thaco versus that thing's Thaco. Reduce your thing by that. Susie, that is a successful parry, or maybe it would have struck Bellatrix without doing harm. You're not certain. In which case, Bellatrix, Susie parried for you. Alright, Clyde. One creature attacks you and rolls a 2. Yasha.
Yeah.
One creature attacks you and rolled a 16. I need to see if that hits. 16. Yasha, you are currently armor class 4. Yeah, I'm sorry, that 16 will hit you. These things do a d8. Fuck, 8 points of damage. Yasha, I'm pretty sure you need a system shock right about now. Yeah, Yasha, that's 63. Okay, Yasha, ow. You're still up. Okay, Bellatrix and Susie already dealt with. The one attacking Velkin rolled a 15. Monster that 15. Velkin. Velkin is armor class -1. Velkin, congratulations. Your impressive armor class saved your ass. Because, oof. Nothing could hit 0 with that. But it couldn't hit -1. Alright. That concludes the monsters' attacks for the round, as well as most of the parties, except for Clyde. Rolled a hit, and then afterwards, Yasha, you have an action you may take this round, or attempt to take.
That big old 8 this time.
Clyde, I'm sorry, man. It's just not your night. Okay, Yasha, are you continuing with your second attack, or are you changing that to something else? Evade. Okay, Yasha, you'll begin attempting to evade, and it doesn't attack you again, so you'll roll anew for next round regardless. The creature continues its pursuit of you, but you're in leather. That's that. So you might actually be able to make some distance there. All right, this brings us to new round 3. Just attacking, getting frustrated, and attacks. Attack, hoof, hoof. And Yasha Susi is adjusting their option, I'm sure. I like how everyone was ready right at the word go. This is good. Well, Dom, I'm calling you out on it, actually, but I understand. You're typing something new. That takes a while. Yasha evade, Susi, Falchion, parry for Bellatrix. Initiative.
Lydia, I feel the power in you.
4
With a
as
4.
before.
Yes, and that is sufficient to beat their initiative roll of a 2. Alright. We move into melee. Clyde rolled a hit. Yasha will get to your evasion. Just hold off for now.
6.
Clyde, I'm sorry, man.
I know.
Alright, Yasha would have been the other thing, but that's that. We now move on to the party's first attacks. Velkin rolled a hit. Velkin, that's a miss. Tamara rolled a hit. Jesus, dice percentage. Just ouch, Tamara. And take 100 XP.
Well, let's see if she lives first.
What is it? A 1d100?
1d100.
71.
Hit self, no damage. Realistically, Tamara, you're experienced enough with your weapon, you didn't actually hit yourself, but as you cock your arm and swing your hammer forward and try and strike the thing, it moves at the wrong moment, wrong second, and instead you hit the thing and there's this painful jolt that runs up your arm. That is a miss. Okay. That is those two done. Moving on over to Bellatrix. Roll to hit. $18, that hits. Dice damage. For 10, nicely done. Alright, yeah, that skeleton, yeah. Chop off some more ribs. Okay, it's still up, though. Garrick, follow up. Roll to hit. 18, dice damage. Garrick, you strike down the skeleton that was pursuing Yasha. Yasha, good news, you won't need to dice your evasion this round, and I will allow you to adjust your actions with a penalty, on time, of course, because, you were trying to duck, dodge, weave, and then Garrick comes in and smashes that thing up against the wall and crushes it with the flat of his braid. Yeah, his braid. He has braided hair now, and he crushed a skeleton to death with it. It's very awesome.
Sure, I'll rock with that. I'll rock with that. I got braided hair now. Cool.
Yasha, lay on hands. You can do that at the end of the round. Okay, and Clyde done. Yasha laying on hands. Susie is parrying. Okay, this moves to the monster's attacks. So the monster on Clyde tries to hit him. And misses with a 4. Clyde, you and your opponent have rolled single digits against each other consistently. It is undamaged, and so are you. The one that was fighting Yasha is dead. The one that is fighting Bellatrix rolls to hit. Susie, you may parry. Susie, dice percentage! No, I'm kidding. I wish. Susie, you successfully parry it. If you were a fighter, that would have been an easy disarm. You are not a fighter, though, correct? I'm checking right now before I screw you over. If you're a fighter, you disarm it.
Susie?
But yeah, Susie I don't think is a fighter. She's a cleric magic user.
Nope.
Alright, that's a shame. Sadly, that's not worth XP either. And, okay. The one attacking Velkin rolls a 10. That shouldn't hit. Yeah, no, Velkin's got the best armor class right now. Alright, that is the monster's attacks. We move on to party's second actions, which would be...
Isn't Velkin at a -1?
Yeah, Velkin has the best armor class right now. Okay.
Bellatrix has the -1.
Oh yeah, you're right. Velkin has... I have Bellatrix listed as 1, but Velkin at -1. 1 second, please. Velkin, I'll need to look at you later, but I'll come back to you. It's entirely possible Velkin has the 1. Yeah. Any which case, brain fart. What was I doing? Clyde, second attack, roll to hit.
14.
14. Okay, Clyde, give me a second there. Second level fighter, 14. Clyde, that hits. Dice damage. Max it out, man. Max it out. Let's hear it.
4.
4. Alright, that's still good. Crunch. You crushing part of its skull and the jaw pops up and hits the ground and turns to dust on impact because it hit so hard. Okay, Yasha, you get those hit points back. And I believe that concludes round 3 for the party. Round 4. Okay, Naomi, when you have a second...
I already sent it to you.
No, I see that. You know what, actually, I have this. I don't know why I'm bugging you about it. Velkin. Susie, Tamara, Alawi, Velkin. Velkin, what armor are you wearing?
Hello.
He is wearing chain/plate mail with a metal tower shield.
Alright, you've got the metal shower shield. Is that plate mail or chain mail that you're wearing currently? Plate mail, okay. That explains. Thank you. Plate mail and shield is armor class there. Hold on, wait. Plate mail and shield is armor class 3. Dexterity brings you to 0, not -1. Full plate and shield that, field plate and shield that. No, that's right, it is -1. Alright.
Plate mail and shield is 2.
Yeah, no, I was thinking without shield. Brain fart. Okay. And let's see, I've got attack, parry with spear, and get out mace. Okay. Clyde, are you ambidextrous?
No.
No.
So
Okay.
after I parry its shot, I'm just going to drop the spear and go for my mace.
Okay, duly noted. Attack the one on Clyde. Parry for Bellatrix. Okay. So Yasha will be moving over to there. Garrick, what are you attacking this round? Like, you've got Clyde, you've got Bellatrix, you've got Velkin, who are all under attack with other party members nearby them.
Whichever one's closest.
Whichever one's closest. We're losing people. And they're back.
Okay.
Right, whichever one is closest.
He accidentally called me.
Ah. Okay. Garrick, you will be assisting Velkin and Tamara. Oops.
Selena.
Boop. Boop. Alright, back over to that, over to that. Alright, party dice initiative if you haven't already.
Babe, we're up.
Ah, she reminds me of the babe. What babe? The babe who rolled in that. Well, not in that one. The babe who rolled a 1 for initiative. Party does not have initiative this round. Okay. 2 attackers are not. Nope, Yasha is a 2 attacker. Yasha rolled a hit. A 12 will not hit. No, it will not. Okay. Clear his throat. And that's the 2 attackers they're on. These skeletons get their attacks here. Now let's see. We have a parry coming in from Clyde and a parry coming in from Susie. So, Clyde, dice your parry.
2! Plus 2 from strength.
Right, 4 as a Clyde. Clyde attacks as a 2nd level fighter, thus his Thaco is 19. This thing attacks as a that plus that hit die monster, thus its Thaco is a that. Therefore, we reduce Clyde's 2, which plus 2 becomes 4, to a that, which gives it a that. That is going to be insufficient to do that. Clyde, you are armor class 2 for your upper portion, which is what is being attacked. Correct?
Yes.
Alright. Unfortunately, Clyde, yeah, with that 4 and Thaco differences, your parry is almost negated, and what is not negated is still sufficient to hit your armor class. You are large, thus this bastard sword wielded one-handedly does d12 damage, and as such you take 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch, I'm sorry. I've been rolling high for their damage, but at least low on their to hits usually. If that parry had been like 1 or 2 steps better, that would have been fine.
Yeah. No.
Okay, parry done. Let's move on to the second skeleton. That one's dead. Susie, you may dice your parry. Susie, are you there? Because I need you to dice your parry. I will come back to... Mm-hmm.
It appears that Susie has succumbed to the sleeping sickness.
I will come back to them. Okay, Velkin, Tamara, Garrick. No one there is parrying that I'm aware of. Velkin, it cannot hit you on a 6. Yeah. Fortnite, leave me alone. Okay. Other than the one attacking Bellatrix, which, spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure it misses. Yeah, that misses. Okay, so Susie can't disarm it, it's parried. This moves to the party's 1 attacks. So, Velkin rolled a hit. Velkin, that's a miss. Tamara rolled a hit. Tamara, that's a hit. That's damage. I do think Yasha and Suzuki, unfortunately, are about to hit the ground snoring. They just popped offline. I will have them move to the side of the corridor out of the line of fire.
Their phone probably lost charge.
Yep, I will have them move to the out of the line of fire unless they come back before the round's over. So Tamara, you do strike with your warhammer. Ah, I want to reach over and nudge the dice bot so it lands on something else. But fair is fair here. The first strike upon that skeleton, but certainly not the last. No. Grills was responding to that one meme I posted in Call Hole about the big brain being roll openly and fudge the dice rolls anyway, where he was doing that once where someone rolled like a failure and he... You wish. And he just kind of nudged the table and it shifted off of a nat one. Anyways, I'm accepting the first result, not the second one. Bellatrix rolled a hit. Bellatrix with a 16 should hit dice damage. Welcome back, Susie. Your parry was a success. Was that max damage from Bellatrix?
Yes.
GG, you knock that fucker down. It is dead. Dead. Okay, so Susie, Bellatrix will get to choose where they want to go next round as 2 skeletons remain. One on Vulcan, one on Clyde. Garrick, your turn. Garrick, dice percentage. Nice. Hit ally, no damage. Garrick, roll a d2.
But it said no damage.
No damage, but I want to know who gets hit. Velkin, Garrick accidentally catches you in his side swipe but stops at the last second. You take no damage, but his attack is negated.
I got 100 XP though.
Yeah, no, free XP. It's free real estate.
Smack a teammate, get 100 XP.
Yeah, Clyde, you get your mace out. Giggity.
Awesome.
Yasha, you are back. And Susie's parry was a success, and the monsters have already attacked. So Yasha gets her second attack, and I believe that concludes the round.
Sorry, I stepped away from the keyboard. What happened?
Yasha, you may attack. Okay. Susie, your parry was a success.
Yeah, my phone died, so...
Oof.
We figured.
That was not the right thing.
Error in roll. Unexpected input on line 1 in column 6.
Well, at second. No, at first.
Oh, at first, oof. I mean, that doesn't help you one way or the other, but yeah, it's a miss. Okay. That concludes the round. Velkin, Tamara, and Garrick are facing off against one skeleton, while Clyde and Yasha handle the other. Bellatrix and Susie, you are open this round. So, new. Round 5.
No, damn it. You were slow, Eminem.
But I still got it in first.
No, you didn't.
I did,
Yeah,
look.
he did.
Look above you.
That's 905. I see on my screen... I see this.
Discord's weird right now.
What the fuck? Okay, we both see different things. Bella helping Clyde, Garrick attack. Vulcan attack, Tamara attack, Clyde attack. Yasha Susie.
Okay, I'm seeing the same thing as Double M.
I think it's on Aiden's end, maybe. Anyway, Yasha attack, Susie, Fauci, and Perry for whoever needs it. Susie, who would that be? Do you want me to assign you at random, or...?
As I said, whoever needs it most.
Alright, Susie, let's take a look at who you think needs it most. On one end, Clyde, on the other end, Velkin, so reasonably you'd think that. You pass your intel check, so you will go to help Velkin. Okay, that is Susie. And Bellatrix is helping Clyde, if I recall correctly. Yeah. And it clears them away from here. Okay. And did we dice initiative?
Dom, you're up. No.
Dom, the man with the plan named Stan. With a 4, that is a really good initiative roll. Sadly, it does not beat the skeleton 6. Okay. Oh, we got a whole screenshot over there. Huh. Alright, so it is both ways. Oh wait, never mind. I thought that was from Naomi. All right. Let's see. One attack, one attack, one attack, one attack, two attack parry. Okay, so let's get right into it. Yasha rolled a hit.
All right. 12.
With
Third
8-12.
12 in a row.
Yeah, that's still not going to work. Alright, the
Okay.
skeletons begin their assault. Clyde, 1 rolls to hit you. It rolled a 6. Velkin, 1 rolls to hit you. It rolled a 12. That 12 shouldn't hit you, I don't think. No, not yet. Alright. That is the monster's attack. The party can return fire in order here. Bellatrix, roll to hit.
So it would not have mattered with Susie's parries.
Oh, that's right, Susie, I'm sorry. Susie, you can dice that parry if you'd like.
It's fine. I've already said they all missed.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, you might disarm it.
No, not a fighter. Can't disarm.
Oh.
15 as a Bellatrix should hit dice damage. 15 fifth. Hits. For 12. Nice.
So I
Okay,
did that
it's
around
close.
and,
It's close. And yeah, I apologize, Susie. I forgot about the parry. Let's see. We move on to Garrick. Roll to hit. Garrick, try not to slap someone in the... I think you just slapped someone in the ass again. No, actually. That's, Wait, hold up. Where did I see hit others? Huh. Because, oh yeah, that's right, never mind. 65. Lodge weapon in nearby object. Strength check to dislodge. Dice percentage. Not dice percentage. Roll a d20. 7. Okay, you've successfully ripped your blade free of the wall. Okay. Yeah, the party has gouged the hell out of this hallway at this point. And moving on forward, back over to Velkin. Velkin rolled a hit. Velkin, dice percentage. Let me pull that crit table back up. Velkin, you use a short sword, I believe.
Yes.
1 second, I'm being paged. 1d100.
75.
Hey, party. Remember how I said session might get funky? It's getting funky. I might be out for the next 10, 20, 30 minutes.
That's alright.
So, yeah, we're up to Naomi.
I rolled a 75.
75, okay, so we will come back to that. We need to do this, and in the meantime, bathroom break, food break. I will see you all as soon as I can. Good luck.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make food. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Me
for
too.
Milk. I shall return shortly.
Oh, it seems like I'm able to go get some lunch. Well, some dinner.
am back.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
back.
Welcome
Hey,
back, baby.
I just got back too. Okay, I
Welcome
am
back,
gonna
man.
have to call a session early, but we can try and finish the round real quick. Everyone here?
I'm here.
Okay, Velkin, you dice percentage. You rolled a 75. 75, piercing crit. Ear hit, normal damage, half deaf. Ah, that's crappy for a skeleton. Dice your damage. 2. And this is that one. Alright, 1 second. Alright, Velkin, that is 2 points of damage versus that one there. You chop off its ear. Didn't really have an ear, but you probably hurt the helmet. Okay. And let's see, Tamara, it's your turn. Tamara, dice percentage. No, that's a fumble. Please dice 1d100 for the fumble. 83. Hit self 1 to 2 damage. Roll a d2. Alright, 2 points of damage. Alright, sorry about that. I'm being bothered again. Clyde, you have an attack. You can roll a hit.
Big old 2.
God damn it, Clyde. Alright. Is Dom here?
I'm here.
Alright. Let's see. They got their attacks. Yasha, you can roll a hit. 5. Yeah. Sorry, Yasha. That's a nope. Okay. Bellatrix, Garrick done. Vulcan, Tamara done. Clyde done. Yasha done, yeah. Susie, the parry got skipped this round. Party, I'm unfortunately going to have to end session mid-combat, but it's not mid-round. New, round 6, 2 skeletons remain. End of session. I apologize for the short stop. I did try and warn you all this could happen.
Yeah, you did warn it.
Alright.